Let's breathe. Welcome back, Gunning to Old Trafford with your host, Ibi. Just a quick match day review of the Manchester United Newcastle game. A lot to be spoken about in the second half, but smash and grab, park the bus, call it what you want. We'll take the 3 points, and sometimes that's all you need. I've seen games this season where we played really well, but we came away with either a draw or loss. Whereas here, we made a decision early on in the second half to kind of go defensive, rest, or keep an eye on the Tuesday game with taking Casemiro off, and end up with the win. So not a vintage Manchester United performance, not the best performance you'll ever see from a Manchester United team, not what you expect of a Manchester United team. But would I rather play like I did today and take the 3 points, or play like we did against Villa and come away with nothing? In my opinion, we take the 3 points, we move on, the game is gone, we focus on the next one. Just unpacking the game a little bit, I think context is important and something we need to keep in mind. We went into this match with Bruno Fernandes injured, our talisman, our creator, call him what you want, our captain. And not having him in the game makes a massive impact on how we play. We are missing all of our AFCON players. We're missing key injuries to Kobe Mainoo, who should be slotting in for Fernandes. Mason Mount gets injured at halftime, and that's an issue. And our back line is kind of makeshift, right? Because we're missing the likes of Maguire and De Ligt because of injuries. So, after everything is said and done, when the game started, we weren't expecting a vintage performance by Manchester United. But I think we didn't do ourselves any harm in the first half. Played really well, got out of the blocks really quickly. And something that we spoke about in the preview is Manchester United pressing really high up the field, making it uncomfortable for Newcastle United to play out from the back. And we were hungry, and the goal came from us being persistent, us putting pressure from a long throw, and Dogu with a fantastic goal. So, we really deserved that lead, and could have gone into the half, with 2 goals up. But we go into halftime 1-0 up, and unfortunately, something we've been speaking about again, we don't want to see Mason Mount being injured. He's just hit about a form. And we hear during the half that Mason's injured and we need to make some changes. And I think Amorim, yes, been coming up, under a lot of flack recently. And in this game, I'm on a couple of Manchester United groups and, people going in on the coach. And I think, one, his substitutions weren't the best, but I think some of them were forced and were required. So Mason Mount injured, you obviously need to make that sub. And then you need to think, we're missing Bruno Fernandes in midfield, we're missing Kobe Mainoo in midfield, we're now missing Mason Mount. We've got a game on Tuesday. Do we risk Casemiro and play him through the 90, or do we take him off and keep an eye on the Tuesday game? And I think that's what Amorim does. I think Amorim pulls Casemiro and gets him, or keeps an eye on the Tuesday game, and that's the reason why we make some of these changes. And I know there's a lot of noise around, this is not vintage Manchester United. Guys, we haven't been vintage Manchester United since 2013. The coach is building something. Let's focus on where we're moving, and I think we take it from there. Yes, it wasn't a great performance, but I think what it showed is this team with all of those youngsters, Fletcher in midfield, Fredrickson coming back on, Tyrell Malacia, you haven't played for I don't know how long, coming back into the squad. And with all of them in the team, we solidify the back. We kind of move into almost a 9 at the back, only Xerxes kind of up front, but well structured. Everybody knows their role. everybody doing what's needed from them during the game. And Newcastle didn't look like they were going to score. Yes, one or two half chances here or there, but I think Manchester United showed they have the mentality to kind of close out the back, be a little bit more consistent, and get the 3 points. So yeah, we move. And to all of the people that want to be negative about it, you can be negative tomorrow morning. I think we enjoyed the 3 points. Go to bed nicely, and wake up with Manchester United fifth on the table. Tied for fourth. Doesn't do any harm to our European ambitions for next season, and we look forward to the next game. In terms of the coaches' formation, I know there's been a lot of talk about Ruben Amorim and how he sets up his team, but he showed that he's flexible. We started off with a flat 4-4-2, Dogu, a little bit further up, and as the game moved on, we then shifted back to the 5-3-2. We then went to a 9-1. So, this coach shows that, he can kind of move things around, and we get over the line. Yes, he's given us a bit of stress going into bed, but it's okay. Boxing Day fixture, a little bit stressed. Now we come, go to bed, wake up happy with the 3 points for Manchester United. I'm just going to kind of talk through three notable performances, or at least four notable performances today. I'd like to say Lemons. Yes, he looks a bit nervous when there's some long shots being taken against him, but brings a bit of that composure, demands a lot of respect from his defenders, and also kind of, pushes the team forward and makes some vital interceptions, and kind of catches the ball when he needs to. So great performance by Lemons, and done what he needed to when called on. Lisandro Martinez showed why we've been missing him over the last couple of matches, the last year or so. And he shows that he's versatile, right? He can play back into the centre-back position. He can move further up the field. He brings a lot of quality to the team, and I'm glad that a fit Lisandro Martinez is back in the Manchester United fold. The third player that I need to talk about, Dogu, coming under a lot of flack recently. There was some social media posts that he liked. Luckily, that was swept under the rug. The coach has been putting a lot of pressure on him, and today I think he showed that mature performance, doing really well in a more advanced position, controlling the ball well, getting into the right positions, moving the ball forward when he needed to. Yes, he's not the finished product, few mistakes here and there, but oh my goodness, what a finish. Takes it first time, bangs it into the bottom corner. What a finish. So, yeah, brilliant stuff from him. But for me, the standout performance today, a youngster in our squad coming from the Hale end from Arsenal. We were lucky to snap him up. Aiden Heaven. Oh my goodness. He's got an old head on those shoulders. What a performance by Aiden Heaven. Really calm, composed, controlled the back line, communicates well with the team, and showed what a difference he makes to that Manchester United backline. So overall, I would say he's my man of the match. Drop into the comments. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you're thinking. Who's your man of the match? And let us know your thoughts on the game. Do you think we should be going gung-ho irrespective of the result? And it's not the points that merit the performance, or are you happy with us grinding out 3 points and kind of taking it home? I just want to end on this. I said I'm going to keep it to 10 minutes, and we're running on the last minute. Ruben Amorim, I know he'll come under a lot of flack for this, but even when he changed shape and while we were defending, we had two brilliant opportunities to make the game 2-0. The one, Benjamin Sesko, again, closing up. We close up really high up. The ball breaks to Sesko. Unlucky, brilliant movement, gets the shot away, hits the crossbar, and, that could have been different. And then Lisandro Martinez with a brilliant free kick from the halfway line. Could have been offside, we'll never know, but, Dalo takes it really well, but the finish lets him down. So, if those ones go in, the game is different, and we kind of cruise to the end. And just a final shout out to Fletcher and Fredrickson coming back, coming into the fold, and showing that, the Manchester United academy is still producing world-class talent. Guys, We're happy with the 3 points. Drop into the comments. Let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And with that, we are Gunning to Old Trafford. Thank you.